The season finale of Jujutsu Kaisen, The Culling Games Part 1 has just ended. And it was a masterpiece. It was art. It was like looking at a Picasso painting, looking at the most pristine painting. It was like looking at a beautiful, jiggly, plump ass, just naked, waist snatched, but the booty big. Just looking at it jiggle, just beautiful. It brought a tear to my eye, like looking at a big ass booty. You know, like when your girl is so fine, when she get naked, you just have to cry because it was so beautiful. And Yuta was never a fraud. I told y'all this. I've been told y'all this. I made a whole video telling y'all this. But now y'all want to switch up. I saw this comment on TikTok talking about, I never thought Yuta was a fraud. I just wanted to fit in. Yeah, so if everybody in the world taking dick, you just gonna take dick. I hate niggas that just be trying to fit in. Have your own brain. Because how was Yuta ever a fraud? He has a perfect record so far when it comes to fights. How was he a fraud when he took out Gato? A special grade. The body Kenjaku snatched. Kenjaku wanted to steal his identity because he was that guy. Curse manipulation is overpowered. Kinda. A little bit. And we were calling this man a fraud. People were disrespecting this man's name, calling him a certified lover boy. Man, Yuta is a fraud. He's fraudulent.
Oh.
All right, who did he really beat?
He beat Gato.
What? He beat some Gatos? That's freaky. Now they ain't.
No, I'm not talking about.
Oh, you talking about Gato?
Curse manipulation. The one
he won that full power. He won that full power, and he's gay too. Would you brag about beating a gay guy? No.
What do you actually talk about? Him and Gojo was just friends.
Man, forget all that, man. His relationship with Rika, that's weird. That's weird. His girl is in the kindergarten,
Nigga,
so
she's not a girl. She's a cursed spirit.
Man, he's just a fraud, bro. He ain't shit. He a bitch. That new episode of JJK, man, it was special. When Yuta was charging up his blast with Rika to go against Ryu, and he was about to release it early, but he decided not to because he saw that look in Ryu's eyes. I almost released early. Man, Yuta the GOAT, bro. I always knew that he was
what are
something
you
special.
talking about? You were just calling him a fraud yesterday.
I ain't never said that.
What are you talking about?
I ain't never said
that.
What you talking about?
You said that.
I'm like, nah, hell no. Don't switch sides like that. Y'all niggas want to flip like pancakes since y'all seen you to do that. Nah, he's a fraud, right? Even though he took on 4 niggas. Remember, before the episode even started, he had killed somebody off screen, man. He had killed some Indian guy, Neon Grandfather, whose curse saying he was smell bad. Nah, I'm sorry. Shout out Mia Khalifa and them. Y'all Indians, I like y'all, but let's be honest, y'all can get these jokes. But he had slayed a strong dude before he even came in, and then he was protecting people in the stadium, showing that he's still a good guy. He has more caring than even Gojo. He's more caring than Gojo. I feel like Gojo wouldn't give a damn. Sure, he did that 0.2 domain expansion at 4B5, but let's not forget he was stepping on people's heads before that. Let's not forget he was watching people die. Choso and this bitch sniping people, straight headshots. This man is not flinching at all, not giving no damn, no remorse. Yuta, he's caring. When the roaches came, he tried to save them. But speaking of that roach guy, I can't stand that nigga, bro. I cannot. I'm too familiar with roaches. I would be too scared to fight that nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, roaches, they disgust me. I do feel like I'm familiar with that cursed spirit, though. I've seen him before in the hood. I feel like every black person has a big-ass roach just standing there menacingly. Even when you stomp it, you're not sure if it's dead because it's a roach. It can damn near survive everything. Matter of fact, bro, if there's some shit like this that I see in real life, I pray to God my curse technique is raid spray. I just spray raid out of my shit because that's terrifying. I ain't even gonna lie. A big ass roach. I knew a nigga that looked like a big ass roach, and I was terrified of him. But Yuta, he still got down with the roach, even though it's nasty. He ended up kissing a roach in the mouth. The only thing worse than that is kissing a turd curse spirit. Because, nah, I ain't even gonna lie. You probably not getting no more kisses from Maki if she find this shit out. That's disgusting. But after Yuta had got done French kissing a roach like a nigga does when he runs out of weed and he only has roaches left in the ashtray, Euro tried to sneak him. Well, she did sneak him in a very sexy way. She's so bad. She looked like a stripper of the sky. It's like she naked, but the clouds covering her titties. Man, she's so hot. She's so hot. But she's beefing with Yuta's entire bloodline, even though he didn't do nothing. That's like your ops have kids and you beefing with the kids just because he came out of your ops dick. Like, what's the kid didn't do nothing. He did nothing to you. Matter of fact, she's mad because she was in his army while she was alive. Bitch, that's your choice. And she wants to live a second life to live for herself. You should have done that the first time. That's not his fault. But as they were fighting, we meet Ryu. Man, that nigga so clean, dog. That nigga so clean. Like he has an asshole haircut for a reason though. Even though it still look kind of fresh. Like the way he burns his technique and his hair falls flat and he has to redo it, man. And even when he's shooting them blasts, he got them hands up close. His blasts are so versatile, he made a ring out of it and then got Yuta inside the ring of his blast so they can box. That nigga said, you wanna go? But he had a good life, met a good girl, had some good fights, but he didn't have anything sweet in his life. He didn't have dessert in his life, and that's what he was looking for, some dessert. We almost got a 3-way domain expansion, and this would have been the best 3-way I've ever seen out of all the Pornhub videos, out of all the threesomes I've been a part of, all the trains I ran. This would have been the best threesome that I witnessed. But it didn't happen because that motherfucking roach. It's always them dirty ass roaches that ruin everything. This man came out of nowhere because it's hard to kill a roach. I'll give you that. It's hard to kill a roach. He ruined the 3-way domain. Man, what a tease. I'm so glad that Yuta killed him immediately after that. And then to be honest, Euro, she got her hand cut off. She got blasted. And then we got to witness the ones. This 3-way fight, it was cool, but the ones is always special. It was Yuta versus Rio. And it was a classic beam struggle. At first, Yuta was gonna fire his earlier because his beam is slightly weaker than Rio's, but he looked in his eyes and saw the hunger and said, just this one time. Man, some people say that JJK don't have a good story. Like you can't tell a story in a fight. You niggas can't read between the knuckles? Y'all can't read between the punches? You damn sure can't read between the lines because this was beautiful, man. This was beautiful. He wanted so bad to feel that hunger. And you was like, yeah, I'll give it to you. It was so peak. It was so peak. It was special. I'm pretty sure y'all agree with me on that. But until next time, I'll see y'all later. Love you.